Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
As growing up already, and it's a lot of hard work. I'm so happy right now that the national team right now in the Philippines is in a good level of football. You could do that, and you can show whatever you have in your you have talents in football. So I'm always encourage them to play.
Alright, Season 4, Episode 5. War Dogs ng Azkals, Philippines Grassroots, Quezon City. Kalaban ng Baguio para sa Filipino Masters FA Cup. First qualifying round. So, tignan natin ang nangyari, no? Match preparations. So, itong first qualifying round, ito yung mga maglalaro ngayon. Kasama dito ang daming teams ng Metro Manila, Dagupan, Marinduque versus Secure, Quezon City versus Baguio. So, gaganapin ito sa Philippines Universal Coliseum. Ang weather natin breezy, 31 degrees Celsius. So, ang lineup natin ito, Narcos, Districts Bird, Sierra Duslis, Borja, Tita, Suarez, Bird, Mergo, Rayala, at Soriano. So, ito na, mga kaibigan. Season 4 na to. Okay. So, submit natin yung team natin. ito po yung mga ibang resulta. Nueva Vizcaya, panalo laban sa Apayao. Bataan, panalo laban sa Abra. Taguig, extra time, 5-3 laban sa Batanes. Biliran, 5-1 sa Tacloban. Ayan po, marami po yan. Mga inabangan ng lahat, tignan natin kung may laro yung Negros. Meron ba na laro ang Negros ngayon? Wala silang laban yan. So, Quezon City secure victory at Philippines Universal Coliseum 4-1. Quezon City winning Masters FA Cup first qualifying round. Two-time Miss Quezon City debut. Kasi Borham from Quezon City. Praise natin siya. Keep it up. Okay. Okay, final season ticket sales. The ticket office has confirmed that the club have sold 8,830 season tickets for this coming season. Last season, 5,731 lang. So, tignan natin drone. Masters FA Cup second qualifying round is made today. So, 80 teams will go to the hat for the 32 matches to be drawn. Tignan natin Okay, saan natin ang draw? Ayan. Cubao or Antique versus Dasmariñas. So, parehas Division 3 ito. Magkalaban yan, Cubao Antique. Kasi yung manalo sa kanila, makalaban nila yung Division 5 na Dasmariñas. Okay, Bukidnon versus Pagadian. Malaki ito. Division 5 na Bukidnon laban sa Division 1 na Pagadian. Okay, La Union or Zamboanga versus Benguet or Batangas. Marikina or Sorsogon versus Samar. Mandaue or Malolos versus Biliran. Sarangani versus Capiz. Mandaluyong versus Pangasinan or Iligan. Leyte versus Quirino. Surigao versus Camarines. Bontoc or Tawi-Tawi versus Cebu. Legazpi versus Kalinga or Cagayan. Taguig versus Antipolo. Inagat versus San Pablo. Okay. Paranaque versus Mindoro. Bulacan versus Palawan. Misamis versus Calamba. Ito yung mga nasa kaliwang side. Yan ang home. Pagsalaban na yan ang sila nakadraw ng hometown. Home court advantage yan. So, ito, Coronadal or Caloocan versus Marinduque or Siquijor. San Juan versus Agusan or Maguindanao. Malagon versus Olongapo, Nueva Ecija or Cabanatuan versus Bataan. Valenzuela versus Lanao or Negros. So, ito pa lang yung Negros, no? Laban sa Lanao. Para sa, ano pa lang to, first qualifying round. Kung sino manalo sa kanila dyan, ito na, second qualifying round. Kasama palaban ng Valenzuela. So, Pasig versus Albay. Guimaras versus Ormoc. So, Tangkudarat versus Ilocos or Cavite. Bohol or Makati versus Metro Manila. Kaya ito na, team natin, Quezon City versus Cotabato. So, Division 2, Quezon City versus Cotabato, Division 4. So, draw natin lahat ng teams. And Quezon City draw Cotabato in Masters FA Cup second qualifying round. Ito po. September 26 yan. 1 month and 10 days wala ngayon. Dahil date niya ay August 16, 2020. So, past meetings natin sa Cotabato. 1 draw and 1 win. Parehas yun sa World Cups pa yan. Para Division 4 pa yan. So, yan po. So, dyan po tatapos ang Season 4, Episode 5. Maraming salamat po ulit sa inyo. Pahit naman po ng like at subscribe sa YouTube channel ko po na Azkals Philippines Grassroots. Thank you po.